Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So today we're going to talk to you about my opinion of the Gibsons, or Chinese faked guitars, like your Gibsons, your Martins, etc. You see these things floating all over YouTube. A lot of people are buying them. Some of them are having good experiences, and some of them are having nightmares. And anyway, so it's kind of like we're playing Russian roulette. You got a 1 in 6 chance that you're going to get a good one, I guess. However, I would probably recommend, if you're going to buy into these things, check out all the videos on YouTube. And the ones where they've gotten a really good deal, good communication, good service, blah, 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 those would be the companies I would suggest to go with if you're going to buy into these faked guitars. Now, I honestly find no problem supporting China, and I have no problem with supporting their guitars that they're putting out. Now, some of you may go boo about that, but you know what? Not all of us have a couple of $1,000s to blow on a Martin or a Gibson, etc. And yes, there are other companies that make copies of these guitars that are legit. Copies being made because they don't contain Gibson or Martin on the tag. Okay, Martin, but it's pronounced differently, I guess, if they spell it wrong. I don't know. Anyways, who knows? But the point is, yeah, there's legit copies of Les Pauls out there, and legit copies of Martins, I'm sure, and so on. However, you know, the one thing that the Chinese are doing bad is they're putting the names of Gibson and Martin on their guitars, and that's something that they should not actually be doing. That, I would say, okay, I agree with that part. However, making duplicates or copies of instruments that in some cases have turned out to be far superior for only like $300, $400, $500 as compared to spending, you know, $2,500 to maybe, I don't know, upwards to $5,000. Yeah, I think I'd be going to China too. You know, because they are still good quality guitars. It's just that you're playing Russian roulette with what you're going to get. And this is why you need to investigate all the reviews online, especially off the sites you're thinking about buying from, the sellers. Check the reviews from their customers. Also check the YouTube videos out, as many as you can possibly withstand watching. I've been checking out tons and tons, and I'm thinking I might buy, you know, a couple of these things down the road. And I don't care if it has a Martin name tag on it or a Gibson. If it does, it does. I really could care less. Does it play well? You know, does it sound good? Does it sound as good as what I would be looking at in the real McCoy? Does it sound better, as some have experienced? Yes, it does in some cases. But, you know, still, it is your choice, bottom line. Money's what makes the world go round, and I buy from my own country at times for products, and I buy a lot of stuff overseas, you know, because I can get the exact same, and I do mean same brand, same box, same everything, here in my own country if I'm willing to pay, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times as much for the exact same product. Why would I when I can get it so much cheaper in China, and most of the time it's free shipping, and even if I do have to pay for shipping and I gotta wait a couple of weeks in the mail, who cares? I'm saving oodles of cash. You know, and that to me is fair, because, you know, a lot of even hobby shops for the ERC stuff I buy, they gouge the hell out of us, you know, and they shouldn't be, you know, it's not right. You know, I mean, if you can pay retail in China, you know, for far less, I mean, any kind of markup, maybe an extra couple of bucks, okay, because they brought it in, it's on their shelf. Well, hey, guess what? It's on the shelf in China too, isn't it? You know, realistically, it is. Okay, so they got to stock this stuff, you know, and so on, right? That costs money. But I mean, seriously, you know, I don't mind saving some money when I can. And sometimes I will buy here just because I can't get it in China. Like my Axial products, Traxxas RCs. You're not going to buy those direct in China, but you can certainly get them in your own country, right? So you're going to pay. And you will pay dearly for quality hobby grade RCs. That's just the way it goes. But you know, products like Hubson JJRC and a few others. I mean, you can get those in China for next to nothing, or you can pay through the nose in your own country for the exact same product, because it's right there right now. And of course, you're also going to pay taxes too, don't forget, in your own country, where you're not going to be paying those taxes in China. Okay, so whatever the price tag says, that's what you pay. Now, you may or may not have to pay duty at the door, depending on the products you buy, etc. But you know what? Either way, you're still saving a bundle of cash. But with these faked guitars and stuff, like I said, although I don't think they should be putting the Martin name on or the Gibson name on these fakes, they are doing it nonetheless, but they are also producing some really sweet kick butt machines compared to the real ones. And in a lot of cases, you will get a far superior instrument out of China, or you'll get a far inferior instrument depending on where you've bought from. And you could get yourself into some problems where if you have problems with the instrument, the seller may not do anything for you, which is kind of crooked. So I mean, those kind of sellers actually should be shut down. You know, if you want to keep business coming, you be honest and treat your customers right. You know, that's just common sense of business practice. But yeah, so anyways, that's my opinion on them. And like I said, in future I may try a couple of them out myself, same as the do-it-yourself or building kits. I did a video about that too, and I'm considering maybe one or two of those down the road eventually. You know, because most of the work is done for you, which is great. You just do the rest and away you go. And you can even put your own name on the headstock if you wanted to. But yeah, so anyways, that's pretty much about it that covers it. That's my opinion and thoughts on it. You know, hey, like, dislike, it's up to you. But everybody has an opinion. I've got mine from my own research. Just make sure that if you're gonna buy, do your homework first so you don't get stung. Well, hopefully don't get stung. And get you on the next video. Thanks for watching.